I'm live. Hey, everybody. I'm still not used to doing StreamYard. It's only been a few times and so few and far between. Can you guys, I've got my earbuds in and my mic, and I think my mic is working. I hope it's working. Is it working? Can you hear me? Hey, Dory. She says she's going to be ready. Oh, I'll have to wait till you come back. Hello, Nissy. Taking care of the fur babies. Okay, she'll be back. And Donna, can you guys hear me? Is my mic moving? Working? Oh, good, good, good. Oh, well, there's Dory. Hey, Jan. How's Jan doing? Am I too loud? I know I talk too loud. Sometimes I talk too loud. Jan, I want to congratulate you. I know you're getting excited, aren't you? Jan's going to have a grandbaby. How am I doing today, Donna? Well, I'm doing all right. I'm a little impatient with the way my body feels, but anyway, I'm doing okay. In fact, my husband has invested in some things that I asked the beg for to kind of improve my situation. But anyway, I'll show you what he got me. And Dory, hey Zach, hey Jello, Jello. We've done that before, ain't we, Zach? Hey Sandy, thank you for coming. Oh, you know that tingly makes you want to scratch. Y'all ever experienced the itchy that tingly brings? I got new glasses. No, I ain't got new glasses. I just got bad lighting. But he got on to me. Apollo got on to me for not, including him in a few lines. I'm sorry, dude. I had you busy working with all your arms. Hey, Dory, did you find Mommy Kitty? Yeah, Zach, I know you are correct, but it's funny because we were talking about yellow jello the other day. Was it Dee's Live? I don't know. Anyway, it brings back. So you might as well just say jello. Jello is a nice word. My favorite jello. I haven't had jello in a long time. What's my favorite jello? What's your favorite jello? I remember the gastro doctor before that terrible procedure where you have to empty everything out anyway, he said I could eat lemon jello, so I did. And then after it was over and done with and I woke up, he came in to say goodbye, you're free to go. And then he said, we're going to have to do another one in 6 months. I said, no, I will not do another colonoscopy in 6 months. And he said, well, there was some yellow substances that were stuck in some corners that I couldn't get out. And I said, that's the yellow jello you told me I could eat. And I did not have it again in 6 months. Come on. You talked about Apollo. Oh, my. Jan. Green jello. Was that lime? Let's put the lime in the jello and we mix it all together. Oh, I can scroll up. Here we go. Oh, Andrea! Thank you, Ola Joe. You run some errands for me too. I did not get out of the house today. I should, if I was going to, well, actually I did. I got out of the house to go to the she shack and get some yarn to show you. Thumbs, 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 says Madonna. Hey, woo, look. See, I didn't know I could do this. Hit it or lose it. Love you, Madonna. Thank you for coming. No sign over. Oh, no. Cats are smart. Maybe she'll find her way back. I know my cat. Oh, Lord. Oh, I would, oh, no. Oh, who else did I miss? Blue Jello. Well, let's see. Blue Jello. Raspberry, maybe? I don't know. Hey, Dee! Kivia, I'm missing a lot of people. I'm so sorry. You got turned off of Jello, Sandy. Oh, yeah. Served in many hospitals as well. And cafeterias. Yes, I understand. It is inferior in your mind. Although, it's good. It's good. Pixie? Is Pixie Stitch here? She is. Hello. And Kivia. Put the lime in the coconut and mix it all together. There's Chris. Hey. Hey, Chris. What's up? I know. He's been saying hey to you every week. I tell you. Now you can see it for yourself. Oh, yeah, we got some rain and thunder here too. Well, it's still thundering, but the downpour has occurred already. Quilty Land is in the house. Hello, Michelle Crochets in Kansas. Cool, you won something from Pups and Crochet. A pod collab. Oh, cool. Sweet. Gosh, how many people? I can't tell on the StreamYard thing. Does that mean I have to find me on my phone? I don't know if hey, I want to try to do that. Can I try to do that? Do y'all have the patience to let me try to do that? It may take forever. How do I do that? Oh, I see. Okay, I got my sounds turned off. I'll turn my volume down. If y'all hear something weird, let me know and I'll looky. Well, I got the phone. I still hear it. Does that sound okay? 20 peeps. Yes, 19. That's what I see too. I've never actually done that. Looky there. Dee loves you. I mean, Madonna loves you, Dee. Oh my goodness. Yes. Well, I'm on Mr. C. I'm just uncomfortable. And I got very little sleep last night because I'm uncomfortable and I'm so impatient. But I'm trying my hardest because I know a lot of the stuff I'm feeling with this nerve issue is due to this kind of posture and this kind of posture. You know what I mean? So I'm trying really hard and I'm doing all the stuff I'm supposed to do. But I did Mr. C actually bought me some TheraBands and my therapist showed me how to make a knot in it. And then because I wanted to do the hey Reggie, you better be on your way to bed. It's mighty late over there. Let's see, what time is it? What's up? Reggie from J Hook Crochet is here. Well, you get Reggie, I hope you get a good night's sleep because I know I didn't last night. Fling critters? Who's flinging critters? What does that mean? I don't know what that means either, Pixie. But anyway, I wondered how I could do because they have this apparatus that's hooked to the wall and and rowing and all that I'm supposed to do. But she said just tie a knot in the middle of the TheraBand, stick it in the door, close the door at the right height. I'm like, oh my God, I would have never thought of that. So I had some TheraBands, but they proved to be too old and they broke and smacked me, which did not feel good. So I got some new ones. Hey, Sylvia, what's up? Did I say hey to my big sis Dee? Y'all do excuse me. If I don't get good sleep, I do tend to be a little, duh. Night, night, Reggie. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed, I should just say sweet dreams. Oh, Dory got some more. Hey, Jaxie, what's up, girl? Oh, Jax. Okay, so Jax is in the house, and that reminds me, if you don't, yeah, right, Sandy. I'm sorry. If you don't already know, Jax from Creations by Jax and Mama Swift, that Swift hooker, they collaborated and they have released a beautiful new pattern. Um, it's called Hugs Are Free, and it's in dedication to our lovely Sharon from Sharon Crochet Corner, who passed not too awful long ago. But Sharon used to say always, give somebody a hug. You can't lose anything by giving somebody a hug, and hugs are free. So this beautiful shawl is intended for just that. The pattern is free and hugs are free. And if you go to, and here's the pattern, I don't want to, well, it's a free pattern, but if you go to creationsbyjax.com, you will find the pattern right there where you can print it as I did. And someday I really would love to make it now. But anyway, let me show you. Ooh. You can get an idea. I love and I love the edging. And here's a better look at the edging right there. But it's sort of, as she explained, if you go to Mama Swift's channel, you can see and rewatch that live video. Explains everything about it. That it's sort of a recipe more than a pattern, which is cool because you can kind of, make it as you wish. Thank you, Madonna. Hey, Judy, Crochet Every Day with Judy's here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Judy. I hope I'm not singing too loud in the sir microphone. Happy birthday to you. This is so backwards. Not your birthday, Judy, just this whole thing. Yeah. So what else did I miss? Yeah. Oh, Jack says ignore the stitch counts if you have the old version. Oh, it went sideways at row 5. Oh, okay. So if I go on to, I can get an updated version. There's an updated version now. Brown cow. Let me write that down so I remember to. Yeah. Hey, Sandra, I missed you. You're welcome, Judy. Ain't nothing like another year celebrated, right? Is a crazy poppy lady here? I missed you. Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness. So sorry. Crocheting in Agreement. That's Melissa. She's actually dyed a special yarns for the Hug Is Free pattern as well. That's right, Judy. It's better than the alternative. Another year. Oh, I guess how do I take Madonna's thumbs? People hit it or lose it off. I have to find it all. Oh, hide current comment. Well, there you go. All I got to do is read. Naked Baby Day. I like that. Happy Naked Baby Day. And here's another thing that my husband, because we were talking about things to help when you have I put it in my KT tape. I use KT tape on my knees at work. So these little jar things are really pretty cool. But anyway, it's like silly putty. I mean, not silly putty, but what's the other? Play-Doh. So anyway, I got this stuff too, which you're supposed to squeeze and then roll it and squeeze and roll it, I guess, to the long again. Hard to do that way. And they come in different weights also, but this is something I have to be careful not to like do too much because it's almost stress relief too. There's Sheri. Sheri's here. Sheri's going to come up from Sheri's bag of holding. Sheri's going to come up in a little bit. And we're going to talk about something else. Who did I miss? I hope I didn't miss anybody. Yes, Crazy Poppy Lady. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. Sweet. But I do want to tell you one other thing that Mr. C got at my request for me, because it's the best investment ever. And one of the things that I notice when first of all, it's kind of hard to work on the computer because you want to rest the heel of your hand on, well, my laptop has a mouse pad, right? So I want to rest the heels of my hand as I'm typing, and that is like that instant pain there. Can't do it. But hey, Karen, what's up? But I went on Amazon and I looked and I thought there's got to be some kind, because I was thinking about posture, and you know how like in offices now they're doing the raised desks so that you can bring everything up and stand more than you sit, which is great, but I don't have room for that. So I thought there's got to be a mobile way to manipulate your computer, your laptop, right? So I found this really cool thing on Amazon, and lo and behold, I get lucky on Amazon sometimes, I tell you. It was 56% off. And that's when I really went to Mr. C and I said, but it's really this actually has been a lifesaver because anyway, let me just show you. I want to show, it's a lifelong uprise ergonomic laptop stand. It says well, it's kind of a silver color, silver and black. Countless adjustable heights and angles, no tools required, heat dissipation for your laptop. And it holds heavy laptops because mine's old and heavy. But yeah, here's, you can see all these different positions. That's how it starts right there. Wrong hand. That's how it starts right there. And it is very helpful. And it's very sturdy. In fact, I had a hard time prizing the layers apart to fit. I actually had to get my husband to help me get it started. But I've got it sitting on it right now, and by angling the bottom of the keyboard right, I don't have to lay my hands down. Oh, it's so helpful. I love it. It was a little chunk of change, but it sure enough is very helpful. Y'all want to see some yarn? Hello, Dreeny, Purple Crochet and More. What's up? Thank you so much for coming. Karen. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a tray, and I like it. It's very heavy duty. Hey, Regina. I know I've missed a lot of people. I'm so very sorry. But I'm so thrilled about this. You guys just don't know how much it now shush. Mr. C didn't understand how painful it was for me to be on my computer, so don't tell him. But flash us the sexy yawn. All right. Hey, Linda Quilty, did I say hey? Okay, so like I said, I know I said the only Hobby Lobby clearance I was gonna do was cotton. And I upheld. I have not been back. I went once. And I was lucky enough to get there as she was using that gun, sticking the stickers on there. So it was very nice. So anyway, what I did was I purchased some yarn. Uh, duh. Oh, but I love. Remember when Sugar Wheel? I love the Sugar Wheel cotton, the R&B Sugar Wheel cotton. But it always was a cake that was, um, multicolored, striped or whatever. And I don't mind that, but I'm kind of a snob about color control. Yeah, color control yeah, I do it. So when they came out with the Sugar Wheel Cotton Solids, which was only about a year ago, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Karen, would you know? When did they come out with the cotton solids, Sugar Wheel Cotton Solids? Anyway, they went on clearance. Most all the colors except the black, the white, maybe off white or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, they were on clearance, y'all. They were cleared down to $1.49, and I got this pretty bluebell hillside, is what it's called. Isn't that pretty? It's a 3-weight, 100% cotton, super duper soft. It's 5 ounces, 142 grams, 335 yards, or 306 meters. And again, it is a 3 light. And I fell in love with what I've used, but I've never used the solids, and I'm happy to have some. So I got the Bluebell Hillside, and I got enough to make something. And I got the Velvet Violet. I hope y'all, it's kind of dark, but anyway, Velvet Violet. I like this one too. This is the mustard seed. Sorry, I'm covering you up there, Apollo. It is so, you just don't, until you feel it, you just don't know how this Sugar Wheel Cotton is just, I love it. Here's the Madonna Mint Tea. That looks a little more blue than it should. This is not, that looks sort of aqua-y. It's very green. To me, it's more of a light grassy green. It's called Mint Tea, and I can see where they'd name it that. That looks kind of blue. Here is a, did I show you this one? There are several colors of blue. Cascade. Cascade. We have a, did I show you this one? Pink Canyon. Man, this camera is weird on StreamYard. The way it, gosh, it's, oh God, it's so soft. Sheri likes mint tea. And here is just turquoise. And it looks more blue than turquoise in the camera. But it really has a little more, yeah, it's a little more turquoise. Sandy, here's your fave. Jan likes blue too. Who else likes blue? I like blue and turquoise. See, I see more blue. I see more blue in turquoise than I see green. Although I know green makes it turquoise. But that's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I did. I wiped them out of everything in each of these. So I got enough of everything to make, I actually got enough of it all to make a nice multicolored blanket. But I don't think I would put this color in there. But I got enough of that. Let's see. How much of that do I have? Mustard seed. I got 6 of these. Would make a nice sweater. And you see this more green. It's actually much more golden. Hey, Gumdrop Forever. Thank you so much for coming. But yeah, I love it's so soft. Yeah, Daphne likes blue too. I love blue. Anything blue. Any blue. And BLEU blue. BLUE. Okay. I do need sleep. Lordy. We got 26 in the house. Woohoo. What time is it getting to be? Sheri, if you want to jump up in the basement. Good discipline. Thank you. I could have got 2 of each, but I just don't see the point. When you do a clearance, when you go to a clearance, why not get enough to make something, not just the hat. Shelley's up. Hold on. Okay. Add to stream. Hey. Y'all let me know how the sound is because, sometimes there could be echo or something. How's it sound on your end, Sheri?
It's great. It's great. Don't mind me. Oreo was being a little too playful, so I had to pick her up.
If you guys have not met Sheri from Sheri's Bag of Holding, look at her cute little Oreo puppy. She just got her new puppy.
We're going to hold her tight, too. She is squirmy.
Squirmy.
She was squirmy, and she has no tail.
Thank you, Pixie.
I had a dog without a tail.
All right. She's a sweetie.
Right. Yeah. They were just playing too rough.
Well, she's a little baby. Is that she or a he?
It's a she.
She.
We are getting only girls because we had a boy and boys, and I threw away a lot of yarn.
Oh, because that was toys. Yarn is toy. Toy. Oh boy, I can see that.
That's right. They ate my yarn. They're bad, very bad boys.
Well, Sheri is here, and she's here for a good reason. I thought I would leg lift her. Oh, Jan.
Hey, yes, exactly. They lifted their legs. Oh my goodness! I must have threw away half of my stash of yarn because it wouldn't wash. I have a washer and a dryer, and it would not work.
It wouldn't wash out.
And we did vinegar, and we did baking soda, and it just wouldn't go away.
Oh man. I never thought about that. I was thinking of them grabbing a hold of it and tearing it up, like a toy, but leg lifters.
I mean, they do play with it. They do grab it and run around the house and yarn everywhere. That's fine. No. They lifted their legs.
Jan knew what she's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So, but who in the house? Raise your hand. Sheri's saying, hey. Who you saying, hey?
I'm saying hi to Miss Jan because I haven't seen Miss Jan forever, and I do miss her. She's so nice.
We love us some Jan, an Alaskan crafter.
Oh, yeah, and she's so strong, too. When you meet her, she's got that strong, confident personality, too.
She does. And she's short. She's very short.
Well, she's not
That's why
3'4".
she's not what?
She's not 3'4", 3'5", whatever I am right now. But I'm telling you, when I stand up, I am 5'6". I shocked so many doctors. Oh, goodness gracious.
You know what
Oh,
shocked me? I don't know if Sweet Tea's in the house, but when I visited her, when was that? Last week. She can stand now, right? She can stand
yeah.
up. And she
I
stood
want
up when I walked in there to hug me, and I'm like, first time I seen her stand up, I'm like, dang, you short. she's
I want
about, her head comes up to about right here because I could lay my head. I had to do a little plie to lay my head on her shoulder.
I would love to meet her too.
She's a
So
lovely soul. I love her. Such a good heart and a beautiful smile.
sweet. Okay, enough reminiscing.
I know, right? Anyway,
Right.
Toto says, short people unite.
Oh yeah. My mother is now, I think she's 5 foot. She was 5'1" when I was born, so she's about 5 foot now. I got the tall jeans.
You got the tall jeans. Woohoo.
I got the tall jeans. My brother is like 6 foot. Raven is over there in the background. He can hear y'all. He's like 6'1".
My husband was 6'3", and now I guess with age comes settling, and now he sort of walks like a question mark because everything's kind of crooked.
Yeah,
I know he's not 6'3" anymore.
but that is still tall. That is very tall.
Yeah, used to be, and
Hey,
you know how
Granny.
things are. I
Oh
have
yeah.
noticed I have noticed living with my husband that the things that I need in the cupboards and the refrigerator are at the bottom. The things that he needs are at the top shelves.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
let's get to what we were here for, what I've invited Sheri here for. Who all in the house makes so many things you just don't know what to do with them? Because I know a lot. I'm not that way anymore. I mean, I never really was because I just don't crochet that fast. But I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who knit and crochet and just think Mama Swift, she's that Swift hooker. But if
yeah.
you do, if you make hats, then please consider Sheri. Go check her channel out, Sheri's Bag of Holdings, because I found out yesterday. Well, let's start at the beginning. Uh, Sheri, let us know what you do every month, once a month.
Once a month for about the last 2.5 years, maybe 3 years, I go to the cancer center. It's for my port. I did have cancer. So we've been there back and forth. We know these people. And when I go there every month, there's usually a big bunch of hats for all the cancer people. I even took a hat there once because I wasn't feeling good. And I need that extra love,
You
you know?
used one for yourself, right?
It
Right.
was cold.
Yeah,
And
because
they
it's cold in treatment centers, right? They have to keep it that way. Understandable.
very, very cold. It's very, every little, like you come in there, they check your temperature, they check everything. You gotta have a mask on. They
Yeah.
are not germaphobes, but they're very precautious.
Well, and they should be, right. We
They
we
should be.
keep we keep these immune systems in very protective state.
Yes, ma'am.
And there's a lot of people with compromised immune systems that are at
Yes,
cancer
ma'am.
treatment centers. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Lala.
Yes, ma'am.
Lala came in the house.
Hi, Lala.
And there's the girl. So, yeah. So,
Oh,
Sheri now has been donating, like she said, for like 2.5 years to her local cancer center or treatment center
yes,
there in
ma'am.
Florida where she lives. And what happened now yesterday? She went yesterday, right?
For the last 2 months, I go there. There's no hats. There's nothing.
And
There used to be.
usually, is there like a stack of hats that you would contribute to?
Yeah. You know they're right. You know they're always yours when you go to them. You're like, oh, I know the hat. But you go there, and there's usually hats there. All of the ladies who used to help me contribute, because there is about 500 people who go there now. There used to only be 150. I used to be
Oh,
able to keep up.
there are like 500 patients now. Is that what you're saying?
There's
Yeah.
at least there's a lot more there now. And I went into the bathroom. I had just given the lady all my hats, and I had to go. You know how ladies have to go. They have to go. So I ran out to the bathroom, and I came back, and there's still no hats. And I'm going, hey. And then the lady comes up with the hats I just gave her, put out. They had no hats.
And the
No,
ones that you put out were gone that quick.
almost instantly. I mean, it took less than a week because I had to come back to back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, wow. And that was okay. It was only 13 hats. That's all we had that month. But 13 hats gone in 7 days.
Yeah.
And
And
apparently all the ladies who had been coming that was donating hats, sorry about that, they had left. They went either up north or something happened. When we don't get into that stuff, when I'll take pictures or talk to the people because of HIPAA.
Yeah,
You know?
right. The HIPAA laws, right. And so basically what you're saying is all the crafters who were donating along with you for some whatever reason weren't able to do so anymore. So they're in need of very, very soft beanies. And now Madonna has a question. Do lap gowns and shawls work too? I would think, I don't know. How about the center you're talking about, Sheri?
The center I go to and I donate to is called Florida Cancer Center. It's right here in Manatee County, and they take hats. Well, I've never seen any scarves, but that just doesn't mean I have not, donated any scarves. I always donate beanies because they always want beanies.
Yeah.
They love beanies. But I have seen lap gowns, beanies, lap gowns. I saw a couple shawls.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Shawls, yeah.
I donated a couple shawls. Grandma donated a couple shawls. She does, between grandma and me, that's all it's going and getting hats in there right now. It's like we can't keep up.
Wow, yeah. So anyway, Sheri,
a lot of people
could use some help down there in that area. So I would think shawls even too, because it's cold in there. And shawls can help, keep you warm and give you a hug that you might need.
Yes.
So, okay.
Hypoallergenic
yarns. Miguel is asking what types of yarn do you use now? Now, Sheri, she does the knit machine. So she has to be a little bit more specific about what yarns that work better on there for you. But what are some yarns that would be acceptable for the Cancer Center?
Acrylic, cotton. The acrylic blends anything that's hypoallergenic, that's soft. Yes.
This would be acceptable.
Yes.
This is so soft.
The really soft things, because you got to figure they lose their hair, and they need something soft on their head. You don't want that really scratchy yarn on your head.
Right,
and
exactly.
Anything that I give them, it's always easy to pop in the washer, pop in the dryer, and it's ready to go.
Right. And so if you did decide to use a more economy yarn, maybe a couple of washings and a lot of softener or conditioner before you send it, right?
Actually, I take all of it out into the sunlight for sterilization before I take it to the Cancer Center, and we put it on the little walkway out front because we have a lot of sunlight, and sunlight sanitizes.
Yes, it does. Sunlight is one of the best disinfectants.
Yes, ma'am.
Use. That's right. Oh, listen to what Chris said. Let me show that comment. He said that someone with cancer said earlier they got a bamboo silk blend cotton. Ooh, that had to be soft.
It'd be
Yeah, I'm sure.
nice.
I'm
Ooh,
sure. And I did notice Jack say earlier that you are located in Florida, so it is mighty hot there most of the
it is
time.
hot.
So I would think an absorbing type of yarn will be good too. Cotton, cotton, cotton.
Cotton is great for that. I was actually seeing the ladies who had donated before. They were making all their hats out of cotton. When I went through my cancer, I actually got one, and it was so cute. It was a little bucket hat with the little furls on the sides. It was very cute. It was cute. You know what? When I came home after I had worn it for a couple times, it had gotten, the sweat on it from your forehead. It was easy. You just threw it in the washer, and then you put it in the dryer.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
So yeah, I wanted to just make everybody aware of this because I mean, when there's a shortage, that's not good. So if you got some really nice hats, share, nice soft hats, I want to say, or beanies. Uh, well, it depends, Chris, on the cotton. It really depends. Any of the Hobby Lobby brand cottons are very soft. You can't go wrong with the Sugar Wheel cotton, which is a 3-weight, or the I Love This cotton, which is a 4-weight. Can't go wrong with that. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to use like, your kitchen cottons. I wouldn't go kitchen cotton. I'm trying to think like peaches and cream or yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, but I'm sure that the Hobby Lobby cottons are very soft.
I always thought peaches and creams were a kitchen cotton type thing.
Yeah, but
The
they
hobby,
wouldn't be quite as soft, would they, Sheri, or am I wrong?
so I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
But that Hobby Lobby right there, oh, that's some good
This
stuff.
this stuff is soft. Yeah. Uh,
Well, I also go to Walmart frequently, and I go down, and because I'm in the wheelchair, I'm at the height of all the yarn, and I feel all the yarn. And that Kotopu that somebody was talking about up there a few minutes ago, that's soft.
you talking
That
about
bamboo,
Kobu? Kobu,
Kobu,
yeah.
that
It,
is soft
it
yarn.
is very soft. And the Walmart's brand Mainstays cotton is actually almost as soft as Hobby Lobby's I Love This cotton, I think. It's
Uh,
close.
I'll get Red ready to take me out there to go find out. Oh,
So
he
that
was supposed to take me earlier, but we had a detour.
I was gonna ask you about that. So if
Yeah.
anybody, hey Joanne, darling, if anybody has the need to have a place to send some beanies, some soft beanies, please send them to Sheri. Right, Sheri?
Yes, ma'am. My
She
address is
is
on
the
my About Me. So just
yeah,
send them to me, and I'll take them to the cancer center because they let me bring stuff there. I don't know if you have to be. I don't think you have to be a member there, but I did not get permission to give out their address, so I will
right,
not.
right,
That would
and
just be
and
me.
yeah, yeah,
And I
exactly,
can also sterilize it before I go because they know that I sterilize and
right.
sanitize everything. But be
So
careful of
yeah, if
those.
somebody could drop and you probably already have dropped Sheri's channel link, that'd be great. That way maybe somebody can go over to your channel to your about page and find your email if you have questions or the address to which you can send them. That'd
Yes,
be
ma'am.
awesome.
That would be awesome. I personally make myself, I usually take 10 hats because that's how many I can get with my energy level. I do have MS, so I get tired. And that's about how many I can do. Nothing special.
But
But
that's but hey,
for the people who get the hats, they are very special. It's
right.
like a hug of love, and they know who you are. They just know. And I went in there and they kept asking who I was. And I'm like, I'm here. It's okay. We bring in the hats. And it would be nice to say that my people, my friends, my Yarny community helped donate these hats for us.
I know,
And
wouldn't it?
I'm
And
not
didn't
allowed
you
to
tell
say
me that yesterday they asked you, "Who's making all these hats?"
yes,
And you're
yes,
like, "Me."
it's me and well, grandma doesn't like to be mentioned, but it is grandma too. She's
Grandma's helping out too, right?
grandma makes these beautiful shawls too. And I think I took 2 shawls in there 3 months ago, and before I even left, they were gone.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. That is,
I'm
and
almost
that makes you
feel appreciated.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, I did. I
Hey
didn't
Sandy. Sandy Hearts is in the house. How about that?
try.
Hey, hey, hey.
Woo!
Thank you so much for I hope you're feeling better, Sandy. Oh man, but this it just I think it's important. I don't know how to say it, I I feel very blessed because you know how Trisha is making lots of blankets and she's going to send them my way from my local charity.
Mhm.
And
Well,
I feel crazy blessed for that, to know that every kid, if it really happens, every twin size bed at this campus in Thomasville, North Carolina, will be covered with a blanket.
that is so sweet.
And not only that, there's like it's not like yeah, we don't have to stop making because every kid gets to keep that blanket, right? And we
Mhm.
have I don't know how many campuses they have in North Carolina. Every time I do research on this place, the Baptist Children's Home, I learn something new. They've got like I want to say at least a dozen campuses in North Carolina. I had no idea, but so it's important, and I can imagine how cold it is in cancer centers. I've never been in a cancer center, but I've been in enough surgery operation rooms and recovery rooms to know it's
Oh,
cold.
when you get the cancer and everything going through, it don't matter if it's 95 degrees out, which it is outside right now. It's cold.
So
But
I hope some people see. Oh, go ahead. I interrupted you.
oh no, I was gonna say, Grandma, she normally makes blankets for my mother. My mother takes the blankets into the nursing homes because she actually works there, so she's gets screened and checked,
Oh
and
yeah,
they actually
yeah.
did COVID tests every time she would go in there.
Oh my gosh, really?
She did. It was an experience, but all of those people at her work like those blankets, and it's just like a hug, you know.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
can understand
yeah.
hugs. I mean, hand crocheted items are like hugs to remind you how important you are to the world.
And it just feels so good when somebody appreciates it,
Hmm.
even if it's a total stranger, right?
That's right.
That's that's right. What? Oh gosh, look, we only got 10 minutes left. So tell me, did you guys? Because you were saying last night that you guys were going to take a trip to the Hobby Lobby and hope to find some clearance stuff.
Oh yes, we went to go this morning, and then I started feeling bad, so we decided we are going to go tomorrow morning. They open at
Oh,
9 o'clock, and we're going to be there at 9 a.m. when they open them doors.
well,
Oh,
I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you.
oh,
Because,
I've got.
like I said, I was crazy. Oh, that kind of hurts.
Oh no.
That's okay. That's okay. I um yeah, I was disciplined. This is it. This is and I don't know if I'll ever even use it, but you know what? Madonna reminded me too. Hey, if you don't make anything big, you can always make really soft washcloths.
That's right. That's right. Well, Raven took off today, and tomorrow take care of me because of the medication I'm
Yeah,
on. It's a type of chemo that kills my immune system because they are trying to restart my immune system so I don't have MS or
right.
to stop it.
And
This is a 2 year.
you've started what month are you on? You just started this a couple of months ago, right?
Yes, it is two. Oh goodness, Raven's gonna come tell me. Raven's gonna help.
Okay,
It
we get to see Ray.
Ray.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, he's got the puppy. It's the whole dose of Mopiclot. It's a 2 year program where you take 10 pills for 2 months for the whole year, and then you got what's it, 10 months, your body recuperates, restarts the immune system, and then they start the whole program over again. where you end up taking these 10 pills. Now,
For 2
it's
months
weight.
running.
Yep, for 2 months. Now, it is weight based. When I had started the program, I was 10 pills. I lost a little weight, and now there's 9 pills.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. But there are, something I didn't really know until my dad, many, many years ago, he did beat prostate cancer. But he had a type of chemo as well. And I didn't really understand all the different kinds of chemo, but there is many different types and yours is in a pill form. I think my dad's was a port form for a very short while. But it's something I didn't know a lot about. I've learned a lot in the last 10 years just hearing.
They have so many types of chemo.
Mm-hmm.
The strongest kind, of course, goes in your little port right here. And I don't want them to take my port out just in case this medication doesn't work. Because if it doesn't work, you're going to have to go back to the other medication. So,
right. And that's probably a pretty good ordeal to have the port inserted and or removed, right?
it is, but thankfully they can take the port in and out now. They didn't used to be able to. It used to be a very large ordeal that they could not remove your port.
Wow, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, well, it used to be kind of like a spider web porting kind of thing in your actual heart. Now it's in the vein right next to your heart, like that close to your heart.
Gotcha.
They can just insert it right there, and then you have this long wire going through just in case anything happens. It will be there and it'll be running and still stable and able to be accessed.
Yeah, to have that access is mm-hmm. important, and makes me think of Julie Chaffee Maza, who just had her port inserted this morning, I think. Ooh. For her to getting ready for her first round of chemo, but she's a go-getter. Gonna do it.
That port makes it so much easier. Yeah. Otherwise, you have to get a nice deep IV every single time you go in, and they can leave your IV in for a whole 3 days, maybe. Like I said, maybe it might be good. This way, it's always good.
Yeah. Well, I'm certainly hoping that somebody will send some things to your way, because it kind of hit me kind of hard to hear that you took 15 hats and boom, they were gone. So yeah. And like all the crafters just sort of went bye-bye somewhere, It's like
we have what we call them the locals. It's a local thing. We call them snowbirds. They come down here for the winter and then they go back up north
when it gets too hot, right?
And it's still hot up there now.
Yeah, so I know, right? God, was it's that's just another whole subject. The weather, a little weird. It's cold there.
I think this month we're gonna get lots of hats for the people with cancer, and I'll just put them out there and sterilize them and take them up there.
Oh, and not only that, don't you do like Miss Cindy from Freeze Baby Fiber Frolics? Don't you do a quarterly giveaway incentive on your Facebook page?
Yeah.
Explain that to everybody.
Oh,
maybe.
Well, you just submit a couple things that you have done. Pictures of. Not all the same picture now. They have to be different projects.
Right.
You put it up on to the Bag of Holding group on Facebook. Group. And then I write everybody down, and then depending on how many people there is, because there really wasn't that many people last time. There's only 4, so I just had a little 4-sided dice and went, boop, there we go.
That's really a cool way to do it.
I like that. Honestly, I think that's fun. And if there's more than, let's see, I have 100-sided dice. If there's more than 100 people, I'll get a higher dice. So fun. But
Oh man.
I,
Yeah, so if anybody's a Facebook person, check the Facebook group page for Sheri's. Do y'all hear that thunder? Sherry's Bag of Holding on Facebook. For you can submit pictures, like she said, of your makes, and every quarter, so every 3 months, right?
that's right.
You pick a wiener from all those projects.
Yes,
Woo.
we are still doing the healing candle. I'm just letting you know personally. I'm still doing my healing candle. I've not been feeling good, so I've been getting soy tea lights and just lighting it up and sticking it down. I still love doing that. It makes me
Good,
feel so much better.
good for you. I light a
Yeah.
candle quite often. It's right up there. And
Hey,
thank you for doing that too.
no worries.
It's
We're all
wonderful
family.
prayer. We are family. Hey, hey, hey.
We're all family.
Right. Do you guys mind if I show you some row counters that I made? Hey,
Say hi.
Ray.
Hey, everybody.
I missed ya.
I missed
Y'all hear
you all
that?
too.
Oh, we still remember
I just
y'all.
wanted to say hi.
Hi. We were fortunate enough to meet in person
That's right.
in Sarasota. Wow.
They're all saying hi, baby.
All right.
Jack says, Raven.
He takes good care of me now. He does. When I'm not
I just have to say to everybody, they are, Raven and Sheri are the most adorable couple. I'm sorry. They are. They are. I just envision them as like prom queen and queen.
Oh,
You know
I
what
wish.
I mean? They're just perfect. I don't know. Just to see the two of them, they're just perfect together. And he is just so, I don't know, warm-hearted to Sheri.
He's a good one. We met when we were 12 and 13. But we actually didn't get together until we were 26 and 25, I think. Something like that.
So y'all were like childhood friends.
We
But
have been friends.
They weren't boyfriend girlfriend till their 20s.
Well, we had a lot going on.
I know schooling might have been one of them, right?
Woo! Oh, but after we got rid of our first speed bumps, so we're gonna call them speed bumps.
I heard
We got
that.
together. He actually proposed to me outside a Subway.
Yeah.
Yes. He hugged me and said, you're gonna marry me one day. And I said,
like,
why not?
What'd you say? Say it again.
I said, we'll do it right now. Right now. And I called my mom, and it was on from there on.
Sweet. That wasn't a proposal. That was a command.
That's right. Oh, but we're really good together.
I know. I can tell you guys are good together. That was fabulous. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I got a burp. Can I cover this up?
Oh no.
So sorry. Let me show you a row counter. I made a couple. Here's a one. Can y'all see anything with this lighting?
I can.
This is a white and gold row counter, 10-row counter with a white tassel and a little bauble, rhinestone bauble thingy. Gosh, this camera's terrible. I might wait till next week to do this because I can't get this in the right place. Anyway, yeah. White and gold beads on this one. And been working on these things for about 2 weeks. Like I said, I like doing it because I can do a little bit and then set it down, and can't do that when I crochet. yet. Here's another one. Oh, my hair's out. I love this one.
Oh,
There's
there you go.
end charm of it.
Now, what kind of stone is that?
I do not know. I do not know, but it is a stone of some sort. And it's on black hemp cord with gold beads. And these beads are hard to see. The gold wooden ones and the glass, sort of a aqua and gold mix in these glass beads. But anyway, yeah. And they're all 10 beaded, 10 row counters. So if anybody's interested, just email me. The row counters are 12, not including shipping. So just email me your address and I can get you a estimate.
Now,
Judy, you want that one with the stone on the bottom? Oh, this one, Judy? Please email me, okay?
There you go.
Because I feel like emailing is probably the
oh, that's pretty.
Probably the most fair way to, you know. Well, thank you, Judy. I'll set it aside. Oh, Amy, yes, Amy got yeah. I'm glad you like it, Amy. I just hope that it comes in handy. It's bling.
Nice.
What's that?
Do you take orders?
Yeah, just email. Oh, I can do. Yeah, let me show you these two. Just email me. Let me know. I did a few stitch markers over the past 3 weeks. So there's let's start at the end. God, I do not like this streaming. Here's a pink ribbon, breast cancer awareness. Here's a cross with a little doohickey on the bottom. Here's the letter I for your eye hook. Remember me telling you about the necklace that this is I'm using the beads off an old necklace I had. Now I do reuse a lot of different beads and stuff. Here we have a kitty cat. I have these kitty cats in gold as well as silver. And here's what do you call these things? I forgot. Sugar skull?
Sugar skulls.
Sugar skull. Right. There we go. Next up is a little sheepy. I think that's a little too heavy for a stitch marker, really. But now any of these things could be used on the end of a row counter too. Here's a little snowflake for winter. And I made this one up myself with these beads. Kind of hard to see. There's a tennis shoe. It's some chucks, y'all. And a star. And here's some more beads. Now, these are some repurposed. This is actually repurposed beads, too. I like to repurpose things. You know?
You should. You should. Recycle, reduce.
Yeah. I like to go to the thrift store and buy handbags that have sequins and beads all over them. And just, the handbag's not worth a thing, but I want the beads. But yeah, so our stitch markers, I thought like 2 for $4 or 4 for $6, right? What'd Madonna say? Madonna says these row counters are cool, but not as cool as hers. I sent her one with the alien. Well, it's past our time. And I know I missed a lot in the comments. And now I understand why people always apologize about that.
I don't make stitch markers that often, but I do love the ones with the little I's and the J and all the little letters of your things. And I do make little headbands like these because you know what? They just keep your hair out of your face.
Yeah, they do. I know. I need to do that too, but I've got such a high forehead. I kind of don't want to show it off. It's like,
oh, please. You are beautiful the way you are. Don't go there.
You are correct. You are correct.
I mean, I've lost so much hair from the chemo things going on and stuff, but you know what? I still have hair and I'm happy, even if I didn't have hair.
Right. And then when you feel those little baby hairs coming back, it's like, oh yay!
Yes, so actually I have a couple. I don't know if you feel the little babies.
I always have peach fuzz up here too because at work, I mean, my hair's pulled back pretty tight, get out of the
Mhm.
way to dance with, right? So I'm always pulling hair.
But you know what? It's just hair. It'll come back, and if it doesn't come back, it's okay. You don't
Right.
need it. That's just more wash. I
Oh, I know. That's the biggest part of this having long hair is washing
should.
it.
When I cut my hair, and when my hair was long, it was down to, it was down there. And we just cut my hair recently, and it's so much cooler.
Oh God, it's just too hot now to have long hair. I get it. It's a wonder I ain't got mine up. I've got but I do. I have my saving grace in my pocket wherever I go.
Oh, that's your
Hey,
hair?
just
Oh yeah. Actually,
I mean,
if I didn't have hair ties, oh man, I would never have grown my hair out. Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
know, right? I don't think I would either. I
Our
either have to have super short hair or super long hair.
Exactly. My mom, my family, all of the longer the hair, the closer you are to the earth, to be part of the earth and grounded and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's great. And then my grandma cut all her hair off. And I said, why do you cut your hair? Oh my gosh. She cut it off, and I said, nope, I have a hair. Oh, it's
Shame
just
on you
cute.
after saying that. I would.
Yeah.
All right,
No.
well, let's just do sort of a what I don't know. I can't find words. We're gonna recap. Let's recap. There we go. Happy birthday, Judy, from Judy.
Yeah.
Crochet every day with Judy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
don't forget your hugs are free pattern. Creations by Jax, a collaboration with Mama Swift and Jaxie. So, yes, don't forget that. Creationsbyjax.com. You can print it off for yourself. Tis free. Don't forget about Sheri's Cancer Center. If you have any extra nice soft hats for the chemo patients in Cancer Center, mail them straight off to Sheri. You can find her address and email address at Sheri's Bag of Holding on YouTube in her About page. So let's do a quote. Ready? This quote is by Helen Rowland. And I didn't have time to look up to see who Helen Rowland is, but I will, because she said, and I did this because of me complaining about my aches and pains. The more I do with my arms, I'll tell you, the worst pain I have is when that nerve hits me in the armpit and runs down this part of my arm. It just can't stand it. Those are I can handle the hands and the heel of my hands. I can handle that pain, but when it goes boing in my armpit, I'm like, oh. Anyway,
No.
Yeah. So aches and pains. So Helen Rowland said that life begins at 40, but so do fallen arches, rheumatism, faulty eyesight, and the tendency to tell a story to the same person 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
If I ever do that, will y'all please let me know?
Well, what if you want to hear it?
You want to hear it 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, we want to hear it 3 or 4 times.
Really?
There are stories that I love to hear, no matter what somebody does.
You're too sweet.
Boy, want to hear it though.
I am so glad that you came and joined me today, Sheri. I love you.
Thank you, Anne, for having me. And thank you guys for sending items to the Cancer Center.
I hope this works out. Hey, Danny, what's up? We're about ready to get off of here. But I do want to wish everybody a wonderful rest of your day or evening. And Apollo says, bye. He's going to sleep now. He's had enough. Say bye to Raven and bye, everybody. We love you.
Bye, y'all.
See you next time.
Can you see my heart?
Mm.
See it?
Bye.